Gentlemen, must flow on this program. Our salt shaker shakes on our lib friends as they cry salty, salty tears. Our salt that lib of the morning. CNN having a cope and seethe therapy session live on air. Let's go.
Case, he does have some considerable criticism for her. He's saying, look, without sufficient evidence that the district attorney acquired a personal stake in this prosecution or that her financial arrangements had any impact on the case. So there he's addressing the fact that they didn't really prove that she benefited from Wade being on this case when she was in a romantic relationship. She said the defendant's claims of an actual conflict must be denied. So he's like, look, you didn't prove that she had any sort of benefit that she received from the money Nathan Wade was making from this case. But he said this finding is by no means any indication that the court condones this tremendous lapse in judgment or the unprofessional manner of the district attorney's testimony during the evidentiary hearing. Rather, it is the undersigned, the judge's opinion that Georgia law does not permit the finding of an actual conflict for simply making bad choices. So this is pretty significant. I mean, he is suggesting that he's saying that she had a tremendous lapse in judgment, that she was unprofessional when she testified. Remember, she was getting pretty contentious, pretty fiery with the defense attorney, insisting that she was not on trial, when in fact they were asking her questions because the judge was assessing whether she needed to be disqualified. And then also saying here that she made bad choices. And look, even though she's going to stay on the case, all of this, especially this language from the judge, and we're just skimming the opinion right now, I'm sure there's likely more, it's really a gift to former President Trump and his co-defendants, because they're not only going to fight this case on the merits, they fight it in the court of public opinion. Optics here matter. He has tried to undermine trust in the justice system. And if you have a judge who's overseeing a case calling the prosecutor, again, unprofessional, saying that she made a bad decision, she had a lapse in judgment.
So he did go actually, and make sure guys, as you're reading this, send me the judge going after Fannie Willis. I do think that this, again, like, is being the touch light of a feather because of something Marjorie Taylor Greene just posted. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and source this and get it up on the screen as soon as possible. Judge McAfee, this is from Marjorie Taylor Greene, worked for Fannie Willis and donated to her campaign, and has now ruled that Fannie can keep prosecuting Trump, but only if she removes her lover, Nathan Wade, off the case. Judge McAfee should have recused himself in the first place, because this is obvious bias. Now, this is very, very interesting. He worked for Fannie Willis and he donated to her campaign. Interesting that. Fannie Willis lied under oath and in his courtroom. Fannie and Wade conspired with the White House and the January 6th committee to talk about RICO charges. That we know that is bona fide, guaranteed, 100% true. Fannie Willis, and she lied about it, overpaid her lover, Nathan Wade, as he had zero experience with RICO cases and abuse of taxpayer funds. And the Georgia Ethics Board needs to seriously investigate both Fannie Willis and Nathan Wade. I filed multiple complaints. The corruption in Fulton County, Georgia, is some of the worst in the nation, and it makes most of us in Georgia sick. Yeah.